This is going to be a quick review of the GSSport Boomerang outdoor GPS device. The model is GH-561. This is the cheat sheet that came with the box. I don't have the box anymore, I threw it out, but I'm not going to go over every feature because you can search YouTube and find more detailed reviews. There's one guy that did a very detailed review of all these features. So I'm just going to go over the things that I like to use in a GPS device, which is just marking a waypoint and recording the settings. Anyway, that's that. One of the things I don't like about this device is the lanyard. If you see the way it hangs, it's on the top of the device. So if you're wearing it around your neck and hold it up like that, the lanyard gets in the way, and they should have put this thing on the bottom. Anyway, let's power on this device, if I can see. So anyway, this thing here, you hold up the top. There's three buttons. There's three buttons on the left. There's six buttons actually. Three on the left and three on the right. The power button is the top left one, so you just kind of hold that in until you see it come on. Let's get this lanyard out of the way. And it does a little logo, and it says locating satellites. The first time takes a while, of course, but once it does, it'll find them pretty quick. And if you can see, I'm indoors, and it found the satellites pretty quick. I'm just standing near the window. Another thing I don't like is it fires straight up to the compass once you calibrate it. You can do that. There's some other settings to do that, and the settings or whatever. This is probably going to drain the battery, though. I don't really like having this thing turn all the time. It's nice if it just came up to a menu. I don't need to know the actual. It's an electronic compass also, so it's not the real deal. You kind of have to calibrate it every so often, I guess. But there's that, which is going to drain the battery, and of course, there is no. This thing doesn't take any AA or AAA batteries. It's chargeable via USB cable, and you kind of have to plug it in back here. This is the power. This thing pops off kind of easily, which is kind of annoying because if you're wearing it around your neck or if you got it in your pocket or backpack, this thing tends to pop out. And it looks real chinchy, like it's going to break off anytime on. But that there is where you charge the device. You plug it into USB. I guess you can get like a AC adapter for your USB, for the USB cord, and plug it into a wall or something. I just charge it with my computer. This thing here, though, is really cheap. It's like not even rubberized. It's like just hard plastic, and it comes out really easily. They should have made this a little better. Anyway, back to the device. The only thing I'm going to do is show you how to record a waypoint, which is the only thing I'm concerned with. You kind of push this middle button on the left here, and it'll prompt you to save a waypoint. This friggin' lanyard's in the way here. Let me take this out. They should really change this there. Now it's more readable. I took it off then. Now, for some reason, when you want to save a waypoint, you're forced to select an icon, which is like one of those, looks like one of those Tamagotchi devices or those little toys. You kind of have to click through. There's a bus, and you click the waypointing, and there's a boat, plane, car, beach, mountains, buildings, tent, house. So this is in my house. So say I want to do that, it defaults to no, so you can't just click real quick to save a waypoint. You kind of have to then come on the right side and click the up arrow, the top right button to select yes, and then come back down and click the OK button, and then it'll prompt you to save the GPS location, which is kind of annoying. It's nice if they just kind of, you just click the save a waypoint and click it again to save it without having to select an icon and then scroll down, select yes, and then click OK just to save the coordinates. But that's how you do it. And then when you want to come back, and then for some reason it takes you back to save a waypoint. So you have to select, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but you have to click no here, and then you come back to the main screen, which I guess is this compass screen, and that's a battery drainer. Now when you want to go back to the waypoint you saved, you click the bottom left button like that, and then you'll see go to, and then you can scroll down using the right side buttons to whatever, to the waypoints you saved. So far I've got 3. I think you can save up to 10 on this device. I'll have to double check on the specs. But for some reason it starts with number 9 first, and it works its way, and then there's number 7 and then 001. So it saves it in a weird kind of order. I guess you can edit these names. I just save the default naming conventions. This was the first one I saved, which is 009, the second one 007, and this latest one is 001 for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK on that, and then you'll see a prompt to go to or delete. So when you click OK again, it'll show you the arrow of which way you want to go. And since I'm standing in the exact same spot, it says I have 26 feet to go. So I guess it's accurate within 20 feet. Anyway, that's this device. There's a whole lot of other features you can do. It's pretty cool. I mean, handheld, it feels like a little pebble in your hand when you're walking around with it. But like I said, this lanyard part, should have put this on the bottom. Also, the USB charger. The cover for that could have been made better. This thing is probably going to break off really soon. And saving a waypoint should be easier than having to click this and then select an icon and then scroll around here. You have to hit like 3 buttons just to save a waypoint. It should just be click to save and click to confirm, the same button, instead of click to save, cycle through the icons, click yes, and then click OK, which takes 3 buttons. So that could be a little more intuitive. That's my only gripe. I'm going to take this on a trip real soon and see how effective it is as far as wandering around. And that's it.